7.
It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
Made it to a Tuesday. Welcome in Spears on Sports, a rainy Tuesday. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Carnage. John Spears, Tony Burke, Scooter Dingus in on this Tuesday. 6, Scooter. The Rockies have won 6 now.
Yeah.
He texted me he's getting a little nervous.
I'm a little nervous.
I was on there. I saw it.
A little nervous.
And they got the Nationals for 2 more here.
Not good.
Not good. Not good. They beat the Braves 10-1. 2 wins in a row for my Rockies. M&M Carnage Hotline's open, 502-384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, 384-1450. The Game Day Men's Health text line is open as well, 502-414-1450. Game Day Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, and sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 502-414-1450. If I told you we could have a Game 7 in the NBA, or we could have a Game 7 in the NHL, take all your betting out of this, which one would you rather have? Indiana at Oklahoma City or Florida at Edmonton?
You know mine.
Either one of you can go first. There's nothing better than hockey playoffs. Scooter?
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably go Stanley Cup too, although that's pretty tough. Game 7, you can never go wrong with a Game 7 in any sport.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm hockey because I like the Oilers, but there's something missing in the NBA Finals to me.
Really? That was a great game.
No, they're great games, and I enjoy them, but Indiana and Oklahoma City, I think there's just something
Is
that...
it because you miss LeBron being in?
No, not that. I don't know. There's just... even though Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is great.
Yeah, and Jalen Williams was great last night.
Oh, unbelievable.
Robin was better than Batman last night.
I don't get that excited about it.
I haven't seen anything on the ratings. Have the ratings been good?
Hiding them.
ABC and the ESPN might be hiding them. They might be saying, yeah, we don't need to share this. Because I don't know who's watching. If you didn't know, you know where Jalen Williams went to college? You probably know because you probably heard it last night.
I know because I looked it up, too.
Santa Clara.
Second best player ever at Santa Clara.
Played for Herb Sendek. Former UK assistant, Herb Sendek. You know, nobody, if casual fan until this year, had no idea who he is. They didn't know who Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was till this year when he won the MVP.
Unless you're from this area.
Tyrese Halliburton, does that turn the needle? Not really.
No.
Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam, who, by the way, is the best player on that team. It's not Tyrese Halliburton. Let's stop kidding ourselves.
Second best player on that team is T.J. McConnell.
He was last night. And then you got Kendrick Perkins after the game criticizing Rick Carlisle for not playing T.J. Moore. Come on, man.
He deserved that criticism, though. As much as I disagree with Kendrick Perkins, the way T.J. McConnell ended that third quarter, for him to sit on the bench so long.
Playing great.
I thought same thing, dude. I'm sitting there going, I was getting ready to text John, and I go, this would be the dumbest tweet in the world. Why don't they get McConnell in the game?
But Halliburton has been the guy.
Right. And you figure you're going to have to ride him.
You got to go back with you. Think about it this way. If they don't play Halliburton and McConnell doesn't play well in the fourth quarter, what's Carlisle hearing today?
And Kendrick Perkins, don't listen to anything. He's out of a job after this is
Kendrick
over.
Perkins and Stephen A. Smith and Bob Myers.
The girl's good.
She's good, but they're terrible.
They're terrible.
Absolutely awful. Charles Barkley's just got to be sitting home laughing watching these guys.
They laugh at Kendrick. I guarantee you that. They sit together and
I think they laugh at Stephen A. too.
Oh, I know.
He said some idiotic things last night as well. And he calls them all the brother. Have you noticed that? The brother played tonight. Talking about Jalen Williams. The brother came to play.
How many people watch that?
You know what? The white guy came to play, too. His name's T.J. McConnell. Come on. Stephen
And he's
A.
a brother too. But
Is he a brother? Everybody's a brother?
everybody's brother.
I don't think so.
But Stephen A. brings absolutely
Chet a brother?
nothing. He's a leprechaun.
He's a leprechaun.
He brings absolutely nothing.
And he's done something right because he's making $1 billion.
He's got somebody. He's got some film on somebody.
Oklahoma City 120, Indiana 109. They take a 3-2 lead in the series as we head back to Indianapolis. If you didn't watch last night, and I guess the ratings will tell you probably didn't.
They are down for what it's worth,
Are they?
but still pretty good.
So there's nothing else on. A College World Series, but people don't
No, people don't care about
watch
the
that unless you're from the area.
Even when there's a no-hitter, people don't watch the College World Series. Poor Murray State.
I got home, turned the
Got
game
long.
on from coming to St. X
Yeah,
shootout,
I did too.
and I'm like, game's over?
Yeah, it was over quick.
Then I saw what happened. I went, ruh-roh.
19 strikeouts for Gage Wood. Out of 27 outs, Tony, 19 strikeouts.
And he hit the guy on the foot on a breaking ball for the perfect game.
I know. And he's beating himself up for it. And the guy did the right thing. It's 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
It's not 10-0. If it's 10-0, I'm going, try to get out of the way. You're not going to win this game. It's 3-0. So he hits him. Okay, now give me an infield error and a blast, and it's 3-3.
Yeah.
But
Didn't do it, though.
back to the NBA. Jalen Williams, 40 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, and he was the go-to guy at the end of the game. And SGA knew that and got him the ball, which I thought, winning's the number one thing. I understand that. But there are certain guys in this league who would not have given that ball up if they were SGA.
Yeah.
James Harden comes to mind.
Yeah,
That's why he's never won anything.
assists.
He said, my guy's hot. I'm getting him the ball. And it worked. It was a 2-point game, Tony, with 8.5 to go. Indiana had cut an 18 or 20-point lead, whatever it was, down to 2 with 8.5 to go. SGA drives in the lane, kicks it out to Williams, and he buries a 3. They go on, I think, an 8-0 run to get back up by 10, and that's the ball game.
It's hard to believe they can win with Caruso only getting 2.
Bad game for Caruso. Mathurin blocked one of his layups. It was a SportsCenter top 10. He just didn't play well.
Well, when you get 71 points out of your two best players,
Here's the
pretty
stat.
good.
Here's the stat. They scored 120 points. SGA and Jalen Williams scored or assisted on 103 of the 120 points.
Damn.
Think about that. Scored or assisted on 103 points. If nobody else had scored or assisted, they only lost by 6.
And where did the old baseball player Alan Wiggins come from? Aaron Wiggins, I'm sorry.
Where is
Alan was the outfielder for the Padres.
Alan Wiggins in that brown and gold
He
uniform?
got in some trouble, too.
Aaron Wiggins, I don't know. Where did he play?
I don't know. That's what I
Oh,
was
I
asking.
thought it was a quiz.
I was like, where did he play?
SGA had 31 points, 10 assists. The big leprechaun had 9 and 11.
Maryland. That
9
should have
points,
known
11
that.
rebounds. Wiggins, the Maryland Terrapin, had 14 points. And Cason Wallace, welcome to the series. A couple of threes, his first 2 threes of the series. He had 11 points as well. Siakam had 28. He did all he could. But again, Halliburton, Tony, 0 for 6 from the field. Now he's nursing a calf injury. They had some sort of Tony sent me a great text last night, Scoos. Hey, haven't seen Halliburton's dad yet. Well, he was there. He's always there. And I'm sure, I promise you, ABC knew where he was and had a camera ready.
But there
was really no reason
They
to
should have
show him.
showed him last night.
Halliburton was 0 for 6. Obviously, you can say, "Oh, come on, okay." He was moving. He wasn't moving like normal. He was struggling. Another one of the reasons that Kendrick said you should have left T.J. McConnell in the game because he was injured. 4 points, did have 7 rebounds, did have 6 assists, but 0 for 6 from the field. And when he was in there with that calf, they went at him. And when he got the ball, they went at him knowing that with that calf, he wasn't going to get around them. So he was crowded all night long. He was really just a non-factor. McConnell had 18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He's fun to watch. He's never going to be the superstar, but he's fun to watch.
Played 22 minutes.
And he knows how to play basketball. That's the easy. What will they call him as when he's young? Oh, he's a gym rat,
Yeah.
right?
His dad was a coach.
He's a gym rat.
You know that?
Dad's a coach. You can tell this guy's dad was a coach. Look at the way he plays. But
High IQ.
he does.
There you go.
Yeah. he's high.
Plays hard.
Oh, God. But he was great. Neesmith had 14.
Obi
as well.
Toppin's been good. Toppin's making some money.
He hit 1 3. In this series, it feels like when he hits a 3, he's going to hit a couple more.
Yeah.
He hit 1 last night, and then he missed a couple. Turnovers. 22 for Indiana, 11 for Oklahoma City. There's your ball game. And you can talk about 40 from Jalen Williams, and you can talk about Halliburton being hurt. 22 turnovers is your basketball game. Because you lose this one by 11. Game 6 will be Thursday, 2 nights off to allow Halliburton time to recover. Scooter shaking his head. I don't know why.
Hate it.
Well, you got to work on Friday. We can take a day off on Friday.
No, I don't understand 2 days between games. Like, what are we doing?
Long travel from Oklahoma City to Indy.
What is that, 3 hours by bus? I will say this, the NBA preseason starts in a week and a half. No, that's not true.
I was like, wait, what?
That's just
Well, the hockey preseason starts in 2 weeks.
It probably does. 8:30 on ABC Thursday night. Guess the spread here, Tony, or do you know?
I haven't looked. No, they're in Indy.
In Indy.
6.5.
Elimination game for the Pacers. Scoots?
With what Vegas has been doing this whole series, it's probably Oklahoma City 14.5.
5 is the number.
That's
I feel like you
more
knew.
appropriate.
You just
No, I didn't know.
Play your silly
I didn't
game.
look.
I thought he was going 5.5. Tell you the truth.
5 is the number right now. I think it'll go down. Look, in Oklahoma City needs to win this game because, as I say all the time, all bets are off in a Game 7. Yep. Anybody can win a Game 7 anywhere. It's just the way it is. But Indiana's going to bring it.
Think we can get media credentials?
Well, no.
Me-
No.
Scoot, you and me?
If we'd requested them before Game 6, then maybe if you request them like against Cleveland, and you get to go to those games, and then okay, this guy's serious about covering it. You don't call them for Game 6. You go,
Hey, you got 3?
Got 3. Just need 3.
I'll buy if you fly, Tony.
224.5 is the over/under. That one went over again last night. It didn't look like it was going to at halftime, but a lot of points in that second half. So, you know me, I love the over. It was great.
What about the dunk that Neesmith had?
I didn't think the ball went in.
Mike Breen didn't know it went in.
I didn't know it went in. Originally, I was like, why are they taking it out of bounds? I thought it just went out of bounds, and it was somebody's ball. And then Breen all of a sudden was like, he made that. Mike Breen's great.
Scoot, I sent John another text. I said when Holmgren fell, I said he just covered the over at 10 falls.
It takes him so long to fall.
It's like a tree falling in the woods, doesn't it?
Man. And I never think he's going to get up.
Yeah.
It always looks like, did his leg just break?
Everything
you know what I
just
mean?
dangles.
Did his beard hit the rim? What happened there? He was pretty good last night. He's manageable. I will say this. I think without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's a non-factor in a game.
It helps him a lot. Yeah.
He's
Has
just a
the ball, has
non-factor.
the ball.
He's not. He's great at what he does. He's never going to be a superstar.
Doris Burke thinks he's going to
I
be.
know. I don't get that. I don't see it.
She digs leprechauns, so.
She had an incident with a leprechaun years ago, and she just loves
At
leprechauns.
a Notre Dame game.
She found him at the end of the rainbow. Oh, God. It's gotten off the rails, Scooter.
It has, yeah.
Gotten off the rails early today.
It's like Ed's here.
Edmonton and Florida tonight. What do you say? Good thing.
I said it's like Ed's here.
It's like Ed's here. No offense, Ed.
None taken.
Edmonton and Florida tonight, 8 o'clock on TNT. Florida leads the series 3-2 after that road win in Game 5. They are minus 154 tonight, Scoots. I got a hedge here, right?
I'm telling y'all right now, this series is over tonight.
I think it is too, but for $20, I'm hanging in there.
Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl is without question the best combo in the league. But Florida just knows how to win hockey.
They're good.
They're
Just good.
They're always in
Defensively,
the
they're
right
great.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Marchand, he might be a turd, and I can't stand him,
He's good.
but he's really good.
And Bob's good too.
Bob's good as well.
The goalie. If you don't know who Bob is, people.
Bobrovsky.
Bob Bresky, the goalie.
He's good. Actually, I didn't think the Edmonton goalie, Pickard. I thought he was pretty good for a while the other night. But Florida somehow gets great shots.
Makes me sick.
They keep shooting.
They somehow
keep getting
and they're always good shots. They don't ever just blast one away from out front and give the puck away. They
Well,
never do that.
Oilers are missing Zach Hyman, and that hurts them.
Well, Oilers. I'm hedging tonight, but I'm pulling for Edmonton, obviously. By the way, every game in this series has gone over the total.
Mm-hmm.
Scooter.
And it will continue.
And it's 6.5 again.
Yeah.
Why don't they not go to 7?
I have no idea.
It's good. We were talking about it. Edmonton scored to make it 6, and then an open
Empty netter.
empty netter.
Got me
the over.
Got me the over the other night. Thank you, empty net.
I wish I would have just parlayed every single game, the over, on every single game.
Just roll
Like
it.
you do with your baseball bets, just roll it over.
By the way, baseball bet Rays were the winner last night.
Nice.
I'll go Red Sox. Okay, let me ask you this. Alphabetically, who's first, Reds or Red Sox?
Reds.
No.
It would be Reds.
Why?
Because the Sox, they're the same. They spell the same, but the Red
No.
Sox have more letters.
But the Red Sox have a space in between red and Sox. So the Red Sox are R-E-D. The Reds are R-E-D-S. Oh, think about this.
I don't know. I'd say Reds
When
first.
we go to break, I want you to ask Google which one's first alphabetically. Figure that out for me. That's your assignment. We'll take a break. Come back with more, including College World Series. Rain delay last night. Cards play at 2 today. We'll talk about that and more. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, Big X.
In the 6 halves of basketball played, these NBA Finals, the Pacers have shot over 50% in 4 of them. And this is the best defense in the NBA. An unreal defense that they're going up against with crazy speed, switchability pretty much across the court, size, athleticism. They've got it all. And the Pacers have still been able to put points up on the board and do it efficiently in these NBA Finals against them.
Run In with Roman weekday afternoons at 2, followed by the Mike Rutherford Show at 2:30 on the Big X Sports Radio.
Calling all young golfers. The PGA Junior League at Old Capitol Golf Club is the perfect way to learn the game, make new friends, and compete in a fun, team-based environment. Open to boys and girls of all skill levels, our PGA Junior League is coached by PGA professionals, helping kids build confidence on and off the course. Join the team and experience golf like never before. Sign up today at Old Capitol Golf Club and let's tee it up. Visit oldcapitalgolf.com to register now.
When design is key to your landscape project, give Walnut Ridge Landscape and Design a call at 812-288-6691. Walnut Ridge has more experience than any landscape company in the area. Remember, Walnut Ridge Landscape and Design. When design is key to your project and you want the most experienced landscaping company in the area. Give Walnut Ridge a call at 812-288-6691. Walnut Ridge Landscape and Design. When design is key.
Some people call it spring. At Ken Mulch, we call it mulch season. But there's way more to us than mulch. We've been providing high-quality landscape materials for over 40 years for your home and business, helping to make your first impression great. For topsoils and mulches, hardscapes to landscapes, landscape boulders, pond supplies, brick chips, trees, shrubs, plants, and more, Ken Mulch is it. Find us at 2708 Outer Loop and online at kenmulch.com. After all, it is mulch season. kenmulch.com.
The plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and HVAC technicians of Local 502's commitment to excellence can be seen in our community every day. The KFC Yum Center, Ford Motor Company, and the Omni Hotel are just a few examples of their professional craftsmanship. Local 502 has been part of our community for over a century and invests over $1 million annually training skilled local workers. Members of Local 502 are your friends, neighbors, and children's coaches. For more information, go to lu502.com. Local 502, built on excellence, building a better tomorrow.
Roosters is the place to watch your favorite teams play. From college to the pros, Roosters has all the games. Plus, you're going to love the food at Roosters. Come watch the games and enjoy 79-cent boneless wings every Monday. Roosters with 6 Kentuckiana locations: Dixie Highway, Preston Highway, Fern Creek, Shelbyville Road, Springhurst, and in Clarksville.
Hey, this is General Manager Troy Miles here at the Big X. If you're in the roofing business, plumbing, window company, luxury cars and trucks, hormone replacement, if you're into recruiting or wealth management, I have something to talk to you about. The audience at WXVW is men with money, the guys who make decisions and spend big. And we've got an opening for category exclusive advertising. That means when you partner with us, you're the only game in town. At the Big X, we specialize in taking the little guys and turn them into the big guys. No fluff, no waste, just smart advertising that works. We've done it before, and we're ready to do it with you. But spots are limited. Call me today at 502-259-8085. That's 502-259-8085.
Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John Tony Scooter in studio, as always, except when we're at the golf course, right, Scoots?
That's right.
In studio here on this Tuesday. M&M Cartage hotline is open, 502-384-1450, 384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation. The Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 502-414-1450. Get your text in at that number. Rise above expectations with Rise Academy of Lifelong Learning, Southern Indiana's premier Christian immersion school, now serving preschool through first grade, growing each year, dedicated to nurturing children socially, academically, and spiritually. If you want to make a difference, visit riseall.org. Join us this Friday, June 20th, for our golf scramble at Glen Oaks Country Club. 1 o'clock shotgun start. Is that right, Tony? 1 o'clock?
Yeah, I said 1:30, but I think it's 1.
Shotgun start. It's a day of fun, fellowship, and giving back, complete with prizes, contests, silent auction, and more. Swing for a cause. Support the future. Rise Academy. Just go to riseall.org. Rise Academy, where students rise above expectations.
Yeah.
+4, right, Scoots? That's your...
I said +8.
Oh, let's wager.
Or did I say 4.5? I think I said 4.5.
I know you said 4.5, but
No,
if you want to
no.
go 8, we'll wager.
John, I can't think straight right now because you messed my brain completely up with this whole Red Sox thing.
Did you find anything out?
No, I can't, I can't find. I did find alphabetical order rules, and it says spaces and punctuation marks are usually disregarded.
Really? Then Reds would be first.
So Reds should be first.
I've lost my mind. There I feel like I have always been told from a young age that once the first word stops, that's where you stop.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I'm so messed up, because I can't confirm that the space should be disregarded.
It says right here in alphabetical order, the Cincinnati Reds would come before the Boston Red Sox.
Okay. I'm wrong. I admit it when I'm wrong. I like being wrong. I want to be human. I don't want to be a cyborg. I want to be human.
Very seldom that ever happened, John.
It's a brain twister, though.
It is tough. By the way, here's a stat for you, Tony. Series record of the team that wins Game 5 when it's 2-2 in the NBA Finals. Goes on 23-8 is their record winning the final. So I'm saying there's a chance here. 8's not, that's not nothing.
It's not a lot, but it's not.
Is that for hockey?
No, that's NBA.
Well, the team that wins Game 3 when it's tied 1-1 wins 80.5% of the time.
In hockey?
Which was the Pacers. No, NBA.
Basketball.
By the way, that's the first time the Pacers have lost back-to-back games in the playoffs.
Wow.
Murray State got no hit yesterday.
Incredible.
And they've been scoring so many runs.
3-0, Arkansas stays alive with the win over the Racers. Murray ended with a 44-17 record, most wins in a season in program history. First school from the Missouri Valley Conference to reach the Men's College World Series since Missouri State in 2003. That's when Murray was a member of the OVC.
I was going to say Wichita State, so that's impressive.
First NCAA tournament win by the Racers since 1979. That's regional or super regional, anything.
They beat Kentucky during the regular season 5-4.
In the first NCAA regional championship for Murray State. So congrats to the Racers on a great season. It sucks, though, to end the season getting no hit, right?
Did you see the last pitch that kid threw?
Yes.
97.
Yeah.
His last pitch of the
He
game.
had 19 strikeouts. Gage Wood, who was projected to be a first-round draft pick, but I think he moved up a little bit in the first round.
Made some more money.
It's one game.
Still.
And it's against Murray State. Nothing against Murray State, but it's not against LSU or Florida or anybody like that.
But he was hitting 97 in the ninth inning.
He was.
And that's what's going to make the money. It's not the no-hitter.
Yeah.
It's that he could still get it up to 97 in the ninth inning.
I don't disagree with that.
You know, this is his third stint at Arkansas.
He liked it so much he just kept coming back, right? Is that what you're going to tell me next?
He started at Arkansas, went to Santa Barbara, back to Arkansas, left for Foulmouth, whoever that is, and then back with Arkansas now. That's nuts.
Well, you know what? Sam Walton and the boys are the Tyson boys. Chicken people out there might have had something to do with that the last time.
Yeah, that's yep.
All right, Scoop. I got a question for you. I asked John in the break.
Okay.
Who has the longest winning streak in the major leagues right now? It's not the Rockies.
I feel like you asked this last week, and I want to say it may be the same team. Let's go Brewers.
It's the team that traded their best player.
Red Sox?
Yes, they've won 6 straight.
8 out of 10. And by the way, the Red Sox and Giants will play this weekend, 3-game series. So Rafael Devers, it's in San Francisco, so it won't be the crowd.
They ought to hit him on the first half.
Just throw right his head.
Throw right in the back. No, hit him in the nose.
No, hit him in the head. Hell with it. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Sorry.
Back to college baseball. LSU leads UCLA 5-3 when the Storms came last night.
They're still playing?
In Omaha. They are still playing. That's been a long third inning. They will pick that game back up at 11 a.m. today. The loser of that game will have to then play Arkansas tonight at 7 o'clock. So advantage Arkansas, I think, in that situation. UCLA is kind of like Coastal Carolina. They haven't lost a game in this tournament.
See, Scoot, the Big Ten coming through.
Big Ten. I forgot they're Big Ten. Louisville, of course, will play Oregon State 2 o'clock today. Elimination game on ESPN. They lost to the Beavers 4-3 in the first game of the College World Series on a walk-off hit by Oregon State. I don't know what the pitching matchup's going to look like here today, but I'm going to say advantage Louisville here. Anytime you get a second chance at a team you lost to in a walk-off, I think it's advantage to you. And the winner will have to then beat Coastal Carolina twice.
Over and under is 8.5.
I thought it would be higher.
Oregon State is -220.
Really?
Well, Louisville's getting a run and a half, though, if you think they're going to win.
But Louisville has used Forbes. They've used Double E, whatever his name is, the freshman, and they also had to use Bivens the other night as well. So those are their top 3 starters.
But Bivens only pitched for 4 innings. So he in theory could be a spot starter.
Bivens?
Bivens is what Ben McDonald called it.
By the way, you can hear that game on our sister station, WGTK.
That's great.
Shameless plug. Sean Moth.
Or you can watch it on ESPN. So.
I'd rather listen to Sean Moth. He's great.
Sean Moth is fantastic.
He is great.
He really, really is.
John likes listening to Eddie Perez.
I hate Eddie Perez. He's awful. And I'm not a big Carl Ravitch fan either. The guy doesn't do any college baseball. Then he comes on and tries to tell Kyle Peterson what he's talking about.
Well, Eddie Perez doesn't do any college baseball.
Those guys wear me out. They don't do any Little League baseball either, but they do the Little League World Series.
They're making some dough.
I don't know if anybody does any Little League baseball. So Louisville, Oregon State today at 2 o'clock or maybe 2 o'clock. We'll see how long that LSU-UCLA game goes. They're picking back up 11. And again, Tony, they're only in the third inning there.
Yeah, I was telling you, it was 4-3 in the first inning. UCLA scores 3, and then LSU comes back and scores 4 in the bottom of the first.
But advantage Coastal Carolina and advantage winner of the UCLA-LSU game today because they will have to get beat twice by the same team to not go to the championship.
Coastal Carolina does not want to be called the Chanticleers.
What do they want to be called?
Chant. They made a point.
They want
of
to be
it.
called what?
Chanticleers.
Chanticleers.
Chanticleers. They don't.
I call them the chandeliers.
They were not happy how their nickname is being pronounced.
I've said Chanticleers forever,
and it's not right. Chanticleers.
Isn't that regional though? I mean, there's going to be people say it different ways.
Oh,
it's like a lot of words.
Change it, but
Right.
yeah.
Well,
Their coach was making a point of that.
What do they call them in Boston? The Chanticleers.
Yeah, them dudes.
Chanticleers.
Who cares?
Oh, my God. Help me, Scooter. Help me. U of L is going to name part of Floyd Street after Tom Jurich.
So John's the part that stinks.
Wow. I think I'm going to assume here, and I don't know this, but it's.
Hey, John, is he coming?
I think it's June 28th. They're going to have a ceremony, so I can't imagine he's not going to be
sure,
there.
he didn't
be there.
He didn't show up for anything else.
No, but Tony, if they're going to name a street after me, I'm showing up.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm showing up. Mayor Craig Greenberg made the announcement this morning. It was sort of a, look at these facilities, which he is responsible for.
Oh no, he's done a phenomenal job.
Look at this field hockey field. Look at this softball stadium, baseball stadium. Look at all of these things, and we have Tom Jurich to thank for that. Was the way Mayor Greenberg put it. The Green Bay Greenbergs.
But when we grew up, John, we were, early college, high school. It was a dump down there.
Yes.
The Bonnet campus was a dump.
Floyd Street.
It's so nice now.
It was a jump. It was a dump.
And is Tom Jurich's, is it way or drive? What is it?
Who knows?
Right next to Rick Pitino Alley.
Wow.
That's over by the Porcinis.
Wow, even more. This will be on-campus celebration. They're going to name, I'm guessing, from Central Avenue to the end of the stadium there.
Yeah, right in that area.
That'll be Tom Jurich Way.
Yeah.
Maybe down to all the way to McDonald's, maybe.
Yeah.
That'll be Tom Jurich Way or Avenue or Boulevard or whatever it's going to be. But it's just the right thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, he did build that program, even though
he also got fired from that program.
And he also didn't like the media in town when they did not.
That is an interesting part of this. How's the media gonna cover this?
Because if you didn't do what he wanted to do, he shut you out.
You were blackballed.
Yeah,
you were absolutely blackballed by Tom Jurich. If you had a show like Mike Rutherford, for example, and you said something bad about U of L, criticized anything they did, he would not allow coaches to come on your show. And that was just the way it was, man. If you weren't a mouthpiece for U of L athletics, then you weren't going to get coaches on your show, whether it was Charlie Strong or Bobby Petrino or Rick Pitino, whoever it was, you weren't getting them on your show.
Yeah, and you can ask just about anybody in the media that they had to do what he wanted them to do. Right?
Absolutely. He was a king. Yeah. He was not democratic about it in any way.
But he did a phenomenal job.
But
he really did.
But if you go down there, like Tony mentioned, 30 years ago, and look at the facilities, and then you go back there now. They played at Old Cardinal Stadium. They played football with bleachers and AstroTurf in a dilapidated Cardinal Stadium.
I went to the Breeders' Cup one year. I went over and watched them play Tennessee. And that play Tennessee was really highly ranked, and they're like, man, you had to walk in there as a visiting team and go, what is this?
What decade are we in?
We got a gutter and a baseball field.
Yeah, there's leaks everywhere. But
it didn't smell good either.
That's what's going to happen. Tom Jurich, June 28th, going to be honored by a street, part of a street being named after him.
Good for him.
I'm a little surprised, but, there you go. It is what it is. All right. Tom Jurich, what are we doing? Brandon Pfaadt pitches tonight, Tony.
Should have talked to his grandfather, Bob, last night at the funeral home.
Yep.
Just, he
Bob wasn't in a casket, right?
No.
Okay, just checking.
And
did he answer you as well?
He said, he goes, you play against the best players in the world, you're going to have bad games. I said, you're exactly right. We had a long conversation about that. And he told me he went to Cleveland to watch him play, and I said, Bob, you had dinner with me and John.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Nice to talk to you, Bob. Remember what we said then? No, because you don't remember we were even there. It is Arizona-Toronto tonight at 7:07. I love the Toronto game times. 7:07 tonight.
Big Out of
the Fish game time. Pfaadt against Bassett, Chris Bassett, who's pretty good.
He's good.
For the Toronto. Toronto's been playing much better. I think the Phillies just swept them. They swept the Phillies in Toronto. The Phillies swept them in Philadelphia, but that's the start of a 3-game set. In Toronto, a little interleague play there. Scooter, your Reds were off yesterday. They did not lose.
Love it.
They are hosting Minnesota tonight, 7:10 first pitch. David Festa for the Twins, 1-1 with a 4.76 ERA, and Andrew Abbott, 6-1, 1.87.
Bad night to be
Nobody outside of Cincinnati in this show knows about Andrew Abbott.
Scoot, the Reds have won 7 out of the last 10.
I love it. Yeah, just keep pace for 500. That's all we need. I'm not looking for much.
They're on fire. They are on fire. All right, let's take a break. We will recap a short slate of games in the Major League Baseball last night, and birthdays coming up as well. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, Big X.
The Mike Rutherford Show, brought to you by United Mechanical.
Vince Marrow has been looking for a way out of Lexington for like the last year and a half. And the reasons are obvious. UK feels like a sinking ship. It just, and that's not rivalry talk, that is objectively speaking. And so you don't want to go down with the ship when you still have a relatively solid reputation nationally, which is what Marrow does for being a recruiter.
Weekday afternoons at 2:30 on the Big X Sports Radio.
Calling all young golfers. The PGA Junior League at Old Capitol Golf Club is the perfect way to learn the game, make new friends, and compete in a fun, team-based environment. Open to boys and girls of all skill levels, our PGA Junior League is coached by PGA professionals, helping kids build confidence on and off the course. Join the team and experience golf like never before. Sign up today at Old Capitol Golf Club and let's tee it up. Visit oldcapitalgolf.com to register now.
Roosters is the place to watch your favorite teams play. From college to the pros, Roosters has all the games. Plus, you're going to love the food at Roosters. Come watch the games and enjoy 79-cent boneless wings every Monday. Roosters with 6 Kentuckiana locations: Dixie Highway, Preston Highway, Fern Creek, Shelbyville Road, Springhurst, and in Clarksville.
When design is key to your landscape project, give Walnut Ridge Landscape and Design a call at 812-288-6691. Walnut Ridge has more experience than any landscape company in the area. Remember, Walnut Ridge Landscape and Design, when design is key to your project and you want the most experienced landscaping company in the area. Give Walnut Ridge a call at 812-288-6691. Walnut Ridge Landscape and Design, when design is key.
Are you tired of overpaying for sunglasses that you lose or break in the first week like Trevor Kelsey? Of course you are. It's Mike Rutherford here for Shady Rays. Polarized shades at a great price that you can try for 30 days risk-free, and even if you lose them or break them, they're going to send you a replacement pair. Plus, every pair you buy from Shady Rays goes to fight hunger in America. You can't beat that. Go to ShadyRays.com right now and place your order, and when you do, use promo code BIGX to receive a 25% discount on your purchase.
Some people call it spring. At Ken Mulch, we call it mulch season. But there's way more to us than mulch. We've been providing high-quality landscape materials for over 40 years for your home and business, helping to make your first impression great. For topsoils and mulches, hardscapes to landscapes, landscape boulders, pond supplies, brick chips, trees, shrubs, plants, and more, Ken Mulch is it. Find us at 2708 Outer Loop and online at kenmulch.com. After all, it is mulch season. kenmulch.com.
Defining a new era in men's health, Game Day Men's Health delivers real results. No shortcuts. From testosterone replacement, weight loss, to peptides, vitamins, and sexual performance therapy, they will have you covered. From their in-house lab that gives you answers in just 15 minutes in our clinic that is designed for men who value speed, privacy, and most importantly, results. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com. Real men, real science, real change. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com.
Are you looking for a relaxing round of golf? Make sure to check out Wooded View Golf Course. Just minutes from downtown Louisville, this 18-hole course is nestled amidst the serene landscapes of Clarksville, Indiana. With a full driving range, pro shop, and bar and grill, Wooded View will have everything you need to have a great day out on the course. Make sure to visit their website at woodedviewgc.com, or you can call the pro shop at 812-283-9274 to book your tee times for Wooded View Golf Course.
Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John Spears, Tony Burke, Scooter Dingus. Final segment on this Tuesday.
Woo!
Hello to all our YouTube watchers. We wave to the YouTube cameras. If you missed the show, want to go back and see, you can go back to YouTube and watch a rebroadcast, or you can go to where you get your podcast.
That's what Buzz has to do because his IT department won't let him on YouTube.
Well, yeah, because they don't want him, doing
they
stuff they shouldn't be doing.
They do want him to do some work every day.
Oh, that's overrated.
If he listens to your show and then he listens to our show, there's 2 hours of work that they don't get.
I don't think Buzz turns off Big X all day. I think he's a 7 to 6er.
Yeah, but he's working. He's listening.
That's good. That's good. He got a 9:49 a.m. text this morning.
Yeah, he's just the Cats listener.
So he's listening to everything.
Yeah.
The M&M Cards hotline is closed.
Shut it down.
Game Day Men's Health text line still open, 502-414-1450, 414-1450. Let's do birthdays. Trying to get him to hit the button a little early there.
I'm a pro.
I thought the whole Red Sox thing would still be throwing him a little bit.
It's still in my head.
He might hit that button a little early.
Yeah, he was spinning when he came in here.
But well done, Scoot.
Flabbergasted.
So I'm gonna go with you guys. By the way, I'm gonna bet the Reds today. I'm gonna go Reds today, Red Sox tomorrow.
Well, I would too if Abbott was on the mound.
It is Abbott on the mound. It does. I don't even know who the Red Sox are playing. Oh, they're in Seattle. They're on the road. They beat Seattle 2-0 last night.
You can stay up late and watch it after the hockey game.
Well, maybe they'll have an afternoon game on Wednesday. I'll do Reds tonight, and then if they win, roll it over on the Red Sox tomorrow. The Rays got me a win last night.
I got to have Brandon Fott on one television, the Oilers on the other television.
Yeah. And
a lot of sports going on.
Arkansas and the loser of LSU and UCLA on your third television, right? I'm glad it's almost over. I hate saying that. But, man, my head's spinning watching all this stuff.
Yeah, but then your head's going to stop spinning because there's going to be nothing on.
I'm going to watch movies. I watched Rear Window the other night.
I watched Misconduct.
Did I tell you all I watched Animal House this weekend?
You did.
And you upset us because you didn't
give us.
You didn't live up to the hype.
Yeah, overrated.
Thomas Hayden Church is 65 today. You know who Thomas Hayden Church is?
Nope.
He was in Wings, the TV show.
I know who he is. Yeah.
And he was in Sideways, the movie about wine tasting.
He's been in a lot. He's been in a lot of movies.
Good actor. 65 today. Will Forte, Saturday Night Live fame, is 55 today. John Grease, Gries. Any idea? He's 68. He was Uncle Rico in Napoleon Dynamite.
I've never really watched
Napoleon Dynamite.
I think that is one of the dumbest movies
It is
ever
absolutely one. We finally agree.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I couldn't watch.
But when Uncle Rico takes the football and says they'd won state, if Coach would have let him play, he could throw it over the mountain. I laugh my head off every time. John Grease, 68 today. Greg Kinnear is 62. He played in the Wahlberg film Invincible about Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver. He was the coach. Dick Vermeil. He played Dick Vermeil.
He's been in a bunch of movies, too.
In a lot of movies and a few different sports movies as well, Greg Kinnear.
Little Miss Sunshine.
62 today, Little Miss Sunshine. Ghost Town. He was really good in Ghost Town. Yeah, good actor. Ralph Bellamy was born on this date in 1904. He would have been 121 today.
He'd have been old.
He was one of the Duke brothers in Trading Places. He was Mortimer Duke.
Oh, okay.
One of the old guys that took Eddie Murphy and did a social experiment on Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd.
That's one movie I didn't really go back and watch.
Good movie.
It was a good movie, but it's not one I was interested in watching again.
Drake's favorite, Kendrick Lamar, is 38 today.
Give us a Kendrick Lamar song, Scoot.
Not like us.
All right.
It's the only one.
I knew he'd jump.
It's the only one I know.
The only one you need to know, buddy. He's 38 today. Barry Manilow. Give me a Barry Manilow song.
I can't give you one of those.
I write the songs.
I write the songs. Yeah, that's what he's known for.
Got a million.
He wrote a bunch of commercial medleys. That's how he got started. He's 82 today.
And he was still touring just recently.
Yes. I think he had a Branson, Missouri kind of guy.
He was here one time.
Was he?
About 2 or 3 years ago.
82 years young today, Barry Manilow. Also 82, Newt Gingrich, politician.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move.
I just found it odd that Barry Manilow and Newt Gingrich were born on the exact same day. That is, oil and vinegar.
That is weird.
That's just weird. You suck. Venus Williams is 45 today. I guess the lesser known of the Williams sisters.
You guess?
Well,
Definitely
she's
the lesser known.
older, so she was the first one
She
to
hit
be
the
a
scene
star.
first.
But then as Serena just got better and better and better and became the GOAT in that sport, Venus just kind of got, you want to play doubles? Yeah, I guess we'll play doubles. Yeah, I guess I'll play doubles with my older sister.
Who do you think Richard pulled for when they played against each other? Because he probably pulled for somebody.
Yeah, he probably did. He had. I think he played favorites. You ever seen the movie?
I never watched it.
I think he played
King Richard.
Yeah, King Richard. Will Smith. I think he played favorites, depending on who was playing better at the time.
Whatever.
He had
whatever benefited
I got
him.
two daughters.
Whatever benefited him.
I got two daughters, and I've done well because they both think that they're my favorite. They both think that, and they're convinced of it. I think these two young ladies probably were worried that they weren't Dad's favorite.
Has anybody else that are sisters or brothers played in a final of a major tournament?
Wow. In tennis, you mean?
I can't imagine in tennis. Besides the Williams sisters.
The Bryan brothers were a great doubles
team, but they didn't play against
But they weren't good singles players.
Yeah.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I can't imagine anybody.
I would assume in mixed doubles, guy and a man and a woman.
Yeah, that could happen.
I would imagine the Williams sisters played against each other in those matches sometimes.
But it was still them.
It was still them, yeah. Wasn't anybody else, was it? That's a good point. Well, maybe the Bryan brothers did it.
I'm going to bet against the Bryan brothers.
Amari Cooper is 31 today. I thought Amari Cooper was a lot older than 31. He's been around forever.
He seems like he's really old.
Who's he with now?
He's been
Bills, right?
Oh, yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, he's moved to some decent teams.
Emmanuel Quickly. 26. Now, where's he? Is he in Toronto still?
I think he's a Raptor.
Think that's right.
Emmanuel is spelled with an I, as you're trying to look it up. I'm spelling it incorrect.
He is with the Raptors, yeah.
He's 26 today. Popeye Jones, Tony. Remember, speaking of Murray State, Popeye Jones is 55 today. He had more than a cup of coffee in the NBA. He played for, I would say,
he played
4 or 5 years.
No, he played
longer than
that. He's a coach, I think, in the NBA now.
He is a crazy-looking dude.
Is he coaching in the NBA right now? It's good.
I don't know. I can't get past his goofy-looking face.
He was a big dude, man. He's a wide body.
He's still got Red Sox Reds going on.
He's not coaching, but he was last with Denver as an assistant.
George Niang is 32 today.
George Niang still in the league.
Isn't it George's?
It is spelled George's.
It's pronounced George?
Yeah, it's George.
I don't like that.
Come on, man.
Iowa State.
Yeah.
Yusei Kikuchi.
Excuse you.
Easier for me to say. Pitcher is 34 today.
I spelled that perfectly.
Wow. Y-U-S-E-I?
Yeah. I don't know how I did that.
Who's he with?
He is with the Angels.
Okay. And Dave Concepcion.
Oh, number 13.
Number 13, shortstop for the Big Red Machine back in the mid-'70s, is 77 years old today.
It means we're old.
He could pick it now.
Never a great hitter, but
Never a great hitter. You're right.
good glove at short.
He was, yeah. But on that team,
Yeah, you didn't need
he
him.
batted. He probably batted 7th or 8th. And just make plays, Davey. Just make plays.
I'm guessing he batted 8th.
I don't know, 267
I don't know.
for his career. It's not horrible.
Cesar Geronimo was probably down at the bottom, too.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I know
Those two were the
the
bottom.
Rose Morgan, Perez bench, Foster,
Griffey.
Yeah, Griffey, and then those two somewhere. Either Concepcion, back when the pitcher batted. Remember those days?
Miss those days.
Those were the good old days.
Bartolo Colon.
Hey, last night in the
You mean Andre the Giant?
he had a home run. Hit a home run
That's
in
one of the
San
funniest
Diego.
things. One of the funniest things I ever saw on Twitter. Oh, Andre the Giant.
Nope, being told.
We're being told that's Bartolo Colon.
That's just mean. Last night, Philadelphia beat Miami 5-2. Trey Turner with the leadoff homer in the game and 2 RBIs. Colorado over Washington 6-4.
Boo!
Colorado led that game 3-0. They trailed 4-3, and they win it 6-4. Win number 6 in June for my Rockies.
They're hot.
Can they get to 10?
Yeah.
It is June 17th.
They have what? Probably 12 more games?
Probably got one more off day this month, somewhere in there. So 12 more games to win.
It'll be close.
It'd be close.
It'll be
It's going to be
close.
close. Closer than you thought it was going to be.
It definitely, yeah.
It took 11 innings for anybody to score, but the Angels beat the Yankees in the Bronx last night 1-0. Nolan Schanuel with the RBI double in the 11th.
I was watching that. Man, they just could not score. Pitching was great.
I'll tell you what, they came right at Aaron Judge, and he was not good. He did get walked in the 10th inning with nobody on and 2 outs. So
Wait, how was there nobody on?
the guy got caught stealing third.
Oh, stealing third. Got thrown out stealing third.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, he was out by 5 feet. Tampa Bay beat Baltimore 7-1. Ryan Pepio, 8 innings, 11 strikeouts for the Rays. They are playing in a minor league ballpark, kind of like not Oakland. The Athletics are too, Tony.
Across the street from Raymond James Stadium.
They hit. There were 2 pop-ups in that game. Literally, I thought they were pop-ups that went out in right field.
They don't have a choice, John.
I know. They're, I guess, refurbishing.
They're not going to build that new stadium they were going to build in Tampa, and now they have to redo the Tropicana Dome.
And then the A's home over-unders are now double figures because they're in a bandbox, too. It's like playing in a small Colorado place. Boston shut out Seattle 2-0. Roman Anthony, Tony, his first major league home run last night. Lucas Giolito, 6 shutout innings, 10 strikeouts for the Red Sox. Athletics beat Houston 3-1 for the second game in a row. Nick Kurtz hit a home run in the 9th inning to win it. This time a 2-run walk-off homer as the A's beat the Astros 3-1. And the Dodgers beat San Diego 6-3. Shohei 1 inning. He threw 29 pitches.
They didn't hit him hard at all.
He did allow 1 run.
A blooper, a base hit to start, fell into center field.
He hit 100, and he hit over 97 multiple times.
He kept, and the ball was moving.
The ball moves unbelievable.
Back.
Unbelievable. But he had a little control issues.
Yeah, a little.
You know, first time out. I think I will say this, watching him, I thought he looked nervous.
Yeah.
But a little nervous. But he
hitting 100, by the way, 97 to 100 the whole time.
By the way, he also had a double, a single, and 2 RBIs.
Yeah. He's kind of good.
He's kind of good. Now, they're going to walk him into this. He's going to pitch 2 innings, 3 innings, 5 innings. It's going to be a slow process when he's on the mound. But the funny part of it is you're on the mound, you're the home team, you go out there, you throw 29 pitches, you come in, okay, grab a helmet, you're leading off. It's crazy.
He struck out, too.
But I expect him to strike out in that first at bat because he's concentrated on the pitch.
They're going to find out he is a cyborg or a robot or something because
he's going to have a
throwing 100, hitting the ball as fast as he is.
He's going to have a glitch out on the mound one time.
Yeah, they're going to have to go out and
they're going to go, it is a robot. We knew it.
Everything he does is the best. It's crazy.
He's great. I don't know how else to say it. He's great. Texter says, so who wins the College World Series?
LSU.
I think it's hard to bet
against Coastal Carolina, man. They just rolling.
I'll take LSU.
Pitching. Well, you know, LSU's got to win today.
Yeah, they got to win today.
You get that loser's bracket. That's what my son was asking me about Louisville. He goes, well, I said, it's 2 4-team brackets. You lose your first game, you got to win 4 games.
Louisville's simple. They got to win today, and then they got to beat Coastal Carolina twice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not simple to do, but it's simple to figure out what you have to do.
And it's hard to do.
And if that were to happen, then they would be in the championship series, probably against the winner of this UCLA-LSU game today.
And Coastal Carolina gets to rest some of their pitchers, you know, guys who pitched in the first game. So they're getting a few days. They're getting days off.
Well, I would say Forbes would be back if Louisville wins today. Forbes would pitch probably the next start against Coastal, I would say. And then maybe Eberle right after.
It's still short time for a college pitcher. They usually stay a whole week. They usually go a whole week. Now, they don't have to go a whole week.
Right.
But they normally do. And Ford can get it up there, too.
Do you have a team you like that's in the loser's bracket right now that you think could win it?
Arkansas, yeah.
Well, that's,
Well, you asked the question. Louisville.
So you think Murray doesn't have?
I think Murray's out.
I think
they're in trouble.
Yeah.
You guys are mean. You're just mean.
Well, you're the one that said it.
No golf today, Tony.
John?
Is it still raining out there?
It might be cart path only, but they
well, then, like I said, no golf for me today. Cart path only, my three least favorite words in the world of sports. That's it.
Yep.
Is Matt on today?
No.
No Hoosier Report.
He'll be back Thursday.
We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching on YouTube and listening. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, Big X.